So in today's Music Insight, I would like to look into how to put an expressive sound into a mix. And here I have a sound that is quite expressive, but on its own it kind of jumps out of the mix. Let's listen for a moment this piece. Maybe on isolation it doesn't sound so dramatic. There it is. It's very odd sounding. The synth lead sounds like a fish out of water. And it's mainly because of these mid frequencies. Basically, the lead synth introduces way too many frequencies simultaneously. And as the background is very monotone, it sounds a bit out of place. And what I used to do was I just EQ'd these parts and basically drained the energy out of them. So to fix them in the mix, and the changes were smaller, basically. Also, I lowered the volume of these elements. And in the end, the music didn't sound so expressive. So one thing that I can do is actually to mix in a different sound, like a pad or an arp, that would add mid frequencies to the monotone background music. And when this synth lead hits in, the change wouldn't be so dramatic. Most of the change would be more into these higher frequencies. Or even this. Of course, all of these elements need some tuning, but the idea is quite clear that it is somewhat expressive, but it also fits in the picture as a whole. Yeah, other things that you could actually do to include expressive elements into music production is to have the preparation, the section before, with expressive elements already. Let's say with drums that are have little elements that occupy very high frequencies, then again low, something like that. And then if it's so colorful and dynamic, that next expressive thing would feel less expressive or more fitting in ish, right? It wouldn't be such a surprise suddenly, right? But this is more of a chill out, like not chill out, but less intense loop that goes in the background, that prepares the listener for these little elements. The development, the little tricks are in automation, in little sounds. It's not so expressive. So I need to ease in more expressive elements, let's say with a pad, and then it suddenly has atmosphere, feeling, and expressiveness, what I actually want. So this is the main idea in today's music production insight.